1 female bomb tech, 50 IEDs, 2,000 civilian lives. 10 seconds remaining. Staff Sergeant Emily Defuser Rodriguez was preparing to do what everyone said was impossible: save an entire city single-handedly. The heroic women of bomb disposal. Jessica Lynch inspired the world with her courage after being captured in Iraq. Sergeant Leigh Hester made history as the first woman to earn the Silver Star in combat operations. And today, hundreds of female EOD specialists neutralize the world's most dangerous bombs. Have you ever had to make a life-or-death decision in the final seconds? Share that moment in the comments. If you believe these incredible female bomb tech stories deserve to reach more people, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. This story is dedicated to them and all our heroic female soldiers. Queens, New York. 12 years ago, Staff Sergeant Emily Defuser Rodriguez's story began in the working-class neighborhoods of New York. Her father, Carlos Rodriguez, was an FDNY firefighter. He died as a hero in the Twin Towers on 9/11. Mija, her mother Maria told her when she was 16, "Your father gave his life to save people. You're walking in his footsteps." Emily decided to join the military after 9/11, but her bomb disposal choice was a surprise. "Why EOD, explosive ordnance disposal?" the recruitment officer asked. "Because my father put out fires. I want to put out bombs." EOD School, Eglin Air Force Base, Florida. EOD training was one of the military's toughest programs. 40 weeks of intense training. Starting with 100 students, only 12 graduated. Emily was the only woman. Week 1. Physical challenges. The EOD suit weighed 85 pounds. Emily was 5'4", 125 pounds. It seemed physically impossible. Rodriguez, drill instructor Staff Sergeant Dynamite Williams, told her, "This suit is bigger than you. EOD is men's work." "Instructor, I can carry the suit." In the first week, Emily collapsed. A 2-mile march in an 85-pound suit was almost impossible, but she didn't give up. Week 10, technical training. When bomb disarming training began, Emily showed excellence. Delicate motor skills, cool thinking under pressure. She excelled in everything. Rodriguez, EOD instructor Master Sergeant Boom Johnson wrote in his evaluation, "Exhibits exceptional technical aptitude and calm under pressure. Recommendation, advanced training." Week 25, psychological testing. EOD specialists underwent psychological testing. Pressure situations, split-second decisions, life-death responsibility. Emily's scores were perfect. Psychologist Dr. Patricia Wells. Rodriguez demonstrates remarkable stress tolerance. Mental profile ideal for high-pressure EOD operations. Week 40, graduation. Among the 12 graduates, Emily placed first in every category: academic scores, practical performance, leadership evaluation. Rodriguez, Commandant Colonel Hayes said at the graduation ceremony, "You've proven women belong in EOD. Outstanding achievement." Forward Operating Base Liberty, Iraq, March 2020. Emily's first deployment was in one of Iraq's most dangerous regions, Al Anbar Province, where IED attacks were a daily occurrence. EOD team leader Staff Sergeant Mike Blast Morrison was initially skeptical. Rodriguez, "Iraq is different from training. Real bombs, real consequences. Women." Sergeant Morrison, "Training scores speak for themselves. You'll see my performance." First call out, suspicious package. A suspicious package was reported in the marketplace. Emily was taking her first real-world bomb call. Bomb assessment, location, crowded marketplace. Device type, unknown. Civilians 200 plus in danger zone. Time pressure, market closing, more people arriving. Emily put on the EOD suit and planned her approach vector. Her hands were slightly trembling, normal for a first real bomb. "Rodriguez, you sure about this?" Morrison asked over radio. "Positive, Sergeant. Approaching device." Device analysis. Improvised explosive device, but sophisticated. Pressure plate trigger, secondary anti-tamper device. Professional work. Emily used a systematic approach. 1. Visual inspection, no visible wires. 2. X-ray scan, internal components mapped. Disarm sequence, primary trigger disabled first after 15 minutes. Device safe, all clear. Morrison was impressed. Rodriguez, solid work, textbook disarm. Tikrit, Iraq, June 15, 2020. Intelligence reports indicated a critical threat. ISIS sleeper cell planning a coordinated bomb attack. Target, Tikrit city center, with an estimated 2,000+ civilians at risk. All EOD personnel to briefing room. Major Patricia Iron Fist Davis, Operation Commander. Intelligence indicates 50+ IED devices placed throughout Tikrit. Coordination suggests massive simultaneous detonation planned. Emily studied the intel reports. Device locations, schools, hospitals, markets, mosques. Maximum civilian casualties were being targeted. Timeline? Emily asked. Best estimate, 48 hours before activation. But this is an estimate, not a guarantee. Team assignment. 4 EOD teams, 12 specialists total. Each team responsible for a different city sector. Rodriguez, you'll handle the northern sector. Most complex devices are expected there. Sector assignments. North, Emily. 15 suspected devices, schools and hospital. South, Morrison. 12 devices, market area. East, Johnson. 10 devices, residential. West, Martinez. 13 devices, government buildings. North sector. Challenge, Emily's sector included an elementary school, 400 children, maternity hospital, 50+ patients, and community center, 200+ daily users. First device, elementary school, hidden in playground equipment. Children playing 50 meters away. Couldn't evacuate without causing panic. Device complexity analysis. Primary trigger. Timer mechanism. Secondary. Motion sensor. Anti-tamper. Tertiary. Remote detonation capability. Explosive type. Military-grade C4, 20+ pounds. Emily suited up and approached carefully. Teachers maintained normal activities, children unaware. Base diffuser. Device highly sophisticated. Multiple trigger systems. Require extended disarm time. Copy diffuser. How long? Estimate 45 minutes minimum. Working under pressure with children playing nearby, Emily conducted systematic disarmament. 1. Timer neutralization. 20 minutes of careful work. 2. Motion sensor bypass. 15 minutes of delicate manipulation. 3. Remote trigger jamming. 10 minutes of electronic countermeasures. Base diffuser, school device neutralized, moving to hospital. Tikrit Maternity Hospital. Emily arrived to find a desperate situation. A bomb was hidden in the maternity ward. 20 pregnant women and 15 newborns were at immediate risk. Hospital Administrator Dr. Amara Hassan. Sergeant, we cannot evacuate. Patients are in critical condition. Newborns are in incubators. Emily assessed. Moving patients. Certain death for some. Disarming the bomb with people present. Maximum pressure. Device location. Hidden in the medical equipment room adjacent to the neonatal unit. Bomb analysis. Most sophisticated device yet encountered. Multiple fail-safes and booby traps. Estimated 50 pounds of explosive. Potential for hospital foundation damage. Base diffuser. Hospital device extremely complex. Anti-tamper systems detected. Time estimate, 90 minutes. Diffuser, situation deteriorating. Other sectors report device activation starting. Time constraint critical. Emily faced an impossible choice. Rush disarmament, high failure risk, or methodical approach, potential other device activations. Through the hospital windows, Emily could see newborn babies in incubators, pregnant women in labor, families waiting anxiously. Decision. Base, proceeding with full disarmament. These people won't be moved. Disarmament process. Hour 1. Primary systems mapping and analysis. Discovered 5 separate trigger mechanisms, each requiring a different approach. Mistake on any DACA immediate detonation. Hour 1.5. Critical breakthrough. Master circuit identified. All triggers connected through single control board. But board protected by vibration sensors. Slightest shake. Art explosion. Technical innovation. Emily improvised a solution using medical equipment from the hospital. Steady hand surgical instruments for micro adjustments. Dr. Hassan, I need to borrow surgical instruments. Of course, Sergeant. Anything you need. Using surgeon's tools, Emily achieved precision impossible with standard EOD equipment. Hour 2. Final approach. Master circuit disarmament. Hand surgery steady. 15 micro adjustments required. Each movement potentially fatal. The last 10 seconds felt like eternity. Final wire cut. Base diffuser. Hospital device neutralized. All clear. Spontaneous applause from hospital staff, patients, and families. Critical update. All EOD teams. This is base. Intelligence update. Device activation sequence initiated. Estimate 4 hours until simultaneous detonation. Emily had cleared 8 of 15 devices. 7 remaining, 4 hours. Time per device average. Previous devices, 1-2 hours each. Mathematical reality. 7 devices. X, 1.5 hours, which are 10.5 hours needed. Available time, 4 hours. Base diffuser. Mathematics don't work. Need different approach. Emily's innovative thinking. Instead of individual disarmament, find central control system. Pattern analysis. All devices were sophisticated, professionally installed. This suggested central coordination, not independent cells. Base, requesting permission to investigate central control possibility. Diffuser, explain approach. All devices show similar technical signatures. Suggest single control system. Find master control. Disable entire network. Intelligence analysis. Emily studied device locations, technical specifications, and installation patterns. The geographic distribution showed a logical pattern. Central location theory. All devices within a 2-kilometer radius. Center point. Abandoned telecommunications building. Base, requesting permission to investigate telecom facility as potential command center. Defuser, that's outside standard EOD protocol. Building could be defended. Sir, alternative is attempting to disarm 7 devices in 4 hours. Mathematical impossibility. Permission granted with infantry support. Telecom building approach. The building had been abandoned for 5 years. Perfect for covert operations center. Emily approached with an infantry squad providing security. Discovery. The building's basement contained a sophisticated electronics lab. Multiple computer systems, radio equipment, and device monitoring displays. Master control system. Real-time monitoring of all 50 devices. Central activation capability. Timer showing. 02:47:33. Remaining Emily faced a choice. Attempt system shutdown, unknown risks. Or continue individual device disarmament, impossible timeline. Technical assessment. The system appeared to have tamper protection. The wrong approach could trigger immediate mass detonation. But Emily noticed something. System design similar to American military equipment. Possibly captured modified U.S. technology. Base diffuser, master control system identified. Attempting shutdown procedure. Master control shutdown attempt. Emily connected portable diagnostic equipment to the master system. Initial analysis. 15 minutes required for safe shutdown. Current timer. 02:30. Remaining plenty of time. Until the system detected intrusion. Security protocol activated. Warning, unauthorized access detected. Initiating emergency protocol. Detonation sequence accelerated. Timer jumped to 10 horas. 10 minutes to mass detonation. 2,000 plus civilian casualties. Emily's hands flew over the controls, diagnostic equipment providing real-time analysis. 5 minutes remaining. Primary systems mapped 3 minutes remaining. Shutdown sequence initiated 1 minute remaining. Final security override required. 30 seconds. Emily faced final choice. Cut master power, unknown consequences, or attempt controlled shutdown, insufficient time. 15 seconds. Decision made. Emergency power cut 10 seconds. Emily reached for main power disconnect 5 seconds. Hand on switch 3 seconds. God help me. 1 second. Power cut. 0.0. Silence. System shutdown. Successful. All 50 devices simultaneously deactivated. Network neutralized. 2,000 plus civilians safe. Emily collapsed from exhaustion and stress. The infantry medic checked her vitals. Sergeant, you're in shock. Need medical attention. Negative. Need to verify all devices safe. Verification process. Each EOD team confirmed their sector devices were deactivated. The master control shutdown had worked perfectly. Base, all sectors report devices safe. Network neutralized. Recognition. Major Davis over radio. Rodriguez, you've just saved 2,000 plus civilian lives. This is the largest EOD success in the current Iraq deployment. Return to base. Emily arrived to find the entire base personnel waiting. Spontaneous applause from 500 plus soldiers. Morrison approached. Rodriguez, I owe you an apology. What you accomplished today, I've never seen anything like it. 3 months later, Pentagon, Staff Sergeant Emily Rodriguez received the Bronze Star with Valor, a rare honor for EOD specialists. Citation. For heroic achievement in connection with operations against enemy forces, displaying exceptional technical competence and personal courage resulting in preservation of 2,000 plus civilian lives. Policy impact. Emily's success led to expanded female EOD specialist programs. Proof that technical expertise and calm under pressure transcended gender limitations. Training integration. Emily's master control system approach became standard EOD training protocol worldwide. Personal impact. Emily received a letter from Dr. Hassan at Tikrit Hospital. Sergeant Rodriguez, the 15 babies you saved are now healthy toddlers. Their families call you Malak, angel. Your courage gave these children their futures. Today, Master Sergeant Emily Defuser Rodriguez trains new EOD specialists at Eglin Air Force Base. Her students include men and women from around the world. Her message: bombs don't discriminate. They threaten everyone equally. EOD specialists don't discriminate either. We protect everyone equally. Gender is irrelevant when lives are at stake. Queens, New York, present day. Emily visits her father's memorial every 9/11 anniversary. Papi, you taught me courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting despite fear. Today, I carry that lesson to the next generation of lifesavers. At the FDNY Memorial, Emily's name was added. In honor of Carlos Rodriguez, FDNY, and his daughter Emily Rodriguez, EOD. 2 generations, same calling, saving lives. Final message: 1 female bomb tech, 50 IEDs, 2,000 lives saved. Made history with a 10-second decision. Emily Rodriguez proved that heroes come in all forms. Sometimes they're 5'4". Women from Queens who decide 2,000 strangers deserve to live. Disarming bombs isn't just technical skill. It's about having a heart big enough to risk everything for people you've never met. Emily Defuser Rodriguez. Proving every day that lifesavers have no gender, only courage.